Welcome to the Yellow and Luna channel. On today's video, we're going to be opening up Hirono City of Mercy. This is the newest Hirono series that came out in January, and I picked it up on the launch day, so I got a special collector's edition version, which is why mine comes in this very fancy black box. I really love the packaging for this. This was limited edition, so it's no longer available, but you can get a regular version that has 6 blind boxes and 1 chance of a secret edition inside in Popmart's normal packaging. I just love this black matte packaging though. I think it looks so good and it's very much Hirono. And this is a collaboration between the artist Lang, who does Hirono, Popmart, and Inner Flow. And this is my first time having a look. I haven't even watched another person's unboxing of this series because I've been waiting to open mine. And I just love absolutely everything about the packaging. It is so well done and feels super luxe. Let's go ahead and open it up though and have a look inside to see what comes with it. So the first thing on top is this big envelope. I don't remember what this is. I do know we get a little album with it, but I don't think this is the album. Let's go ahead and open it up though and see what's inside. And we have the Hirono figure, the other, as an illustration. This is incredible. This is actually one of my favorite characters from this series. So I love that it's the other, and it's just a simple poster. I definitely have to think of somewhere in my house to put this. This is such a great addition. I didn't know about the poster. Or maybe I forgot, because I did buy this several months ago. I'm really happy about the poster though. That's a really good addition to this series. So let's put that poster away and have a look. I believe underneath it we should have the art book. Yeah, here is our little book, and again, I love the details for it. The black kind of velvety texture is really nice. And I did buy this during like the New Year's sales, so I did get a really good price on it. I actually got it for cheaper than the non-limited edition. While I show you it, I will read the first inscription though in the book. I'm not sure what freedom is, what love is, what the hell are you chasing in this not so fair world? Perhaps unable to escape the frame, unable to endure frivolity. It is difficult to bear the burden beyond oneself, but there is always a force in life. You don't know what it is, but you know you need to get infinitely close to it. Like finding a rope in the fog that only you can see and grasp, to infinite self-consumption, in the forgiveness of time, slowly approach, try to approach, city of forgiveness. That was very beautiful, and I'm really excited to read the rest of them. And that is such a great way to get into this series. I hope you liked hearing that poem and the translation was okay. Oh, and it looks like the book actually has photography inside of it. I thought it was going to be illustrations done by Lang. I think I would have preferred illustrations. I really love photography. I used to do photography quite a lot, but I definitely would have appreciated illustrations more. But from the translation that I did after filming this shot, it looks like it's poetry. I really like that addition though. It adds a certain atmosphere to the whole series and really sets up the City of Mercy. So let's go ahead and have a look at our blind boxes now. So you'll see I do have a 7th one. This is a bonus figure that comes with the limited edition series, and it'll be the same for everyone who got this box set. So I'll show that one at the end, but we do have 6 blind boxes and there is a 7th secret edition. So these are blind boxes. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. I'm not that excited by it, so I think I'm okay just getting the 6 regular ones. But let me know down below if you really like the secret edition, and if you've unboxed this series before. I'm interested to see how many people have. I know Hirono is pretty popular. Let's go ahead and have a look at the individual box. So it looks like there's a string to make it come out easy. And the photo on the front of it is the same as the front of the box. And it's just simple black packaging. In Hirono style, on the side we have our 6 options as an illustration. And you can see the secret edition down there. So our 6 characters are Fallen Angel, Comfortably Numb, Healer, Insight, The Other, and Echo. And I think for myself, my favorite is The Other and Fallen Angel. Some of these designs are callbacks to previous series as well. Let's go ahead though and open up our first box. I'm so excited to see this series. Oh, I love the bag for this. For our Hirono series, we always get this kind of cool papery bag. I love how this looks like the design on the front photograph as well. And we have Hirono City of Mercy on the back. All right, who's going to be our first figure? This one feels kind of small. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's our photographer one called Insight. And here's a look at the card. So it looks like one of the photographs that were in the booklet. And then on the other side, we have the drawing of Insight. I really like this card. I wonder if it's going to be unique for each individual blind box. That's really fun and playful. And here's our photographer here. Now, I just popped off the head to get rid of that plastic. And if you wanted to, you could take this little camera off if you didn't like it. I really like this one. This one is a really simple here and now, but I really like the outfit. And I think this outfit kind of reminds me of a school uniform, like something you would wear to gym class. And it looks like our hero is in his socks, and there is a hole on the first one. I absolutely love the sculpt of the hair and the outfit. It is so well done and looks so realistic. I really like the expression on Hirono's face as well. Hirono has beautiful freckles and flushed cheeks to kind of go with the expression. See, I repent, I don't know how to close. The heart is suspended in the air, the body is stuck in the mind. When the rainy season comes, they are soft and muddy. When the weather is sunny, they are cracked and firm in an unbalanced weave. Let new desires and intoxications come in, spring night, those at a loss, easily torn by the moonlight. Lighthouse dropped into the water, looking at the shadow of the cloud. Light and shadow are harvested by iris, swaying in the shape of the wind. None of them are falling to the ground. Unable to reach destination accurately, the boat slowly leaving the shore on the pier bears the solemnity in the eyes of the viewer awkwardly, heading to a bed, a book of youth poetry, a relentless heart. Let's go ahead and pick out our next box from this series. This one is definitely, I think, a bit heavier than our last one. I really love these bags. They're so beautiful. This series has such atmosphere. Ooh, and I think this might be the elephant one. It feels pretty big. Let's see if it's the elephant. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is the other one. It comes in this little plastic wrap. And it looks like for this series, all the cards are going to be different photographs from the book. Here is our card for Fallen Angel. I really love Fallen Angel. This is just like the blackest black. And I love how we have holes on the umbrella. That is really cool. This might end up being my favorite of all of our Hironos. Come down. Star collapse, planet off course, comet burns out until the heat death of the universe, balanced to nothingness. She rose from the dry riverbed, picking up the fish bones and taking care of them, put on light clothes, wandering in the high wall of reality and absurdity, standing on the edge to be dissolved by time, boiling the soup of the soul. Finally, boulders slide down the valley slopes and smash into boats and mud. Everything about her will disappear. Everything about her also comes. Let's go ahead and move on to our third box. This one is definitely really light. I think this is another one that is not very big. Maybe we have the other one, the moose one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is the moose one. What a good guess. So this is the other. And this is our first one with an accessory. We have a little pinwheel for the hand. And here is our photograph card. And look at the other. I just love the expression of the other. And this Hirono is just wearing a big sweater and has our pinwheel. I just love the reddish brown colors for this one. It's such a beautiful Hirono. I think this might be my favorite Hirono we've ever gotten. I don't know, it's just the moose style of face. It looks so incredible with Hirono. Other are mirrors. The mirror is still not you. The frequency of the outside world passes through the chest. Put together a person like me from the fragments all desire. Take me back to the original wilderness. Go to the origin to check the luggage. Listen to the sound of the wind passing by like a blade of miscanthus. Change your personality and keep looking. The purpose of moving forward doesn't seem to be looking for a cave, lying on the side of an outlying island, but always find behind the mountains is just another mountain. The distance of the sea is a farther sea. Let's go ahead and open up our fourth box. Ooh, this one is the heaviest one yet. I think this is going to be our elephant one. Oh, and we have an accessory on the outside. So I guess we're going to be ruined if I open it like that. All right, I think I already know what one this is. Let's just open it up. We have the bubble. I was trying to push it down so we didn't get spoiled, but it was just too big to push down. All right, let's open this one up though. And here we have our Echo. And it makes sense that our card for Echo is a beluga whale. I love beluga whales. And the illustration is spectacular. I really like this callback Hirono figure. This was one of my favorites from the second series. So it's nice to see it back too, and you can display this figure in and out of the helmet, which is a nice touch. Echo, with a special frequency, with the fishy smell of the moss, with the bubbles tumbling in the reef, facing a person's longing. In the proof glass room, consciousness is captured by sunlight. I threw something away, a new one will come in. Like the pearly lake it brings out tranquility it is, accompanied by the perception of things, and the breath simply reaches the body. Like a fish, this is wet in the sun, rinses in a long-lasting lamination. We only have 2 blind boxes next. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Ooh, okay, this is the heaviest box. This is definitely going to be our elephant. Yeah, look at how big this bag is compared to the others. And the elephant is called Comfortably Numb, which I love. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is so awesome. There was a recent blister pack of this one, and I thought it was incredible. And this one does come with 2 accessories. We have a fork and a banana. Be careful if you do get this one though. These were inside of the box and not the bag. And here is our card for Comfortably Numb. I've always really loved elephants, so I think this is an incredible hero. So the fork we got just sticks in the butt, which is an interesting choice, but I think it looks pretty interesting. And the color and the shading for this one is spectacular. I think this is one of my favorites. I'm kind of sad I wasn't able to get the blister pack now. I did try, but it was very limited edition. And our bruised and beat up banana doesn't attach to the figure in any way. It's just a little display accessory. So itty bitty and small, but I love the detail. You can see how much Lang cares about adding so much detail. Elephant. It just wants to look outside and look at the leaves. With the sunlight penetrating the back of the leaves, that color will ease an anxiety, calm its anger temporarily. It feels powerless to its surrounding. It tries to resist endlessly. Later, it just sits there with each. Finally, it got used to sitting there and people just watching it from outside the railing. Its huge body, other for a long time in silence. One day, a ray of sunlight shone onto the cold room of the circus. He tilted his body, his eyes were buried in the dazzling light. He never opened again. And we have one more blind box, so one last chance to get the secret edition. Oh, I don't think we got the secret edition at all. But as I said, I'm okay with that because I really like the 6 original figures. And let's have a look at our last one. And this is the healer. And here is the card for the healer. I think the healer is probably my least favorite of this series, but I think that's just because I have bad experiences at the hospital and a lot of trauma when it comes to doctors. So for this one, it's just a bit much for me. Self-healing. A pomegranate fell. A cat scuttles across the terrace. With a spell ringing in the head, a lumbering man unloads luggage from his shoulders. A train headed for Jadik at night. A glass of spirits begins its journey, a gust of wind through the window. Like the familiar summer of 1993, dreams surpassed by mother, they occur in the consciousness of the absurd, in the slow digestion, self-redemption. And we have one last box to open. So this is the figure that came with the limited edition series. And it's the same figure for everybody, and it's one of my favorites. We have Wandering. Let's go ahead and have a look. Oh, this looks so amazing. I really love this one. And here is our last card of the video. And here's a look at our photograph for Wandering. I think Wandering is incredible. I love our baby dinosaur and our classic yellow raincoat and bucket hat. I'm so excited I was able to get this limited edition figure. Stray. Tiny water molecules in the mist, they streak across the body, wrapped in countless pores, footprints running on the road, break through the city reflected in stagnant water. Everything dissolves gradually in forgiveness. Forgotten people turn into the stone statue, lose confidence in dryness, erect a monument of life and death. Injured person, pick yourself up in the lost, within the wall, without borders, while dragging the heavy, get comfort. And here's the last poem. This is supposed to go with the limited edition figure, but I still wanted to include it. Homecoming, my saddest mountain. It contains green minerals. It comes from the explosion. I am its long-lived maturity. In an instant, there is cosmic meaning. In the heat of rising white smoke, break with itself. Shadows frantically shuttle between the mountains and forests, obsessed with love and hatred in nature, of weakness and strength, self balancing, torn between right to left, to stuff coarse gravel into the body, fill up with sadness that flows in the blood, in the way of struggle when you come, eternity against the world at home, tend to vastness and tranquility. I really hope you enjoyed my unboxing of Hirono City of Mercy. I especially hope you enjoyed me reading the poems from the book. Each of the character card corresponds with a photo in the book, so I read the poem that was on each photo's page to go with its figure. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it might be a bit different, but I really hope you enjoyed it and we could have a good time being comfy and cozy and maybe a bit sad and a bit whimsical and just taken to a place for a small period of time. I thought this series was really magical and it's so unique and different. I highly recommend it if you haven't checked out, and feel free to let me know down below what your favorite figure of City of Mercy was. But I really hope you enjoy watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next week for more unboxings.